into the woods, I wasn't looking for trouble. A smile on my face and a fistful of rubble. Right through the trees, I got a feeling. If I see you again, then I won't be leaving. Free. I've seen all kinds of madness, wasting time I don't have, just breathing, waiting for the count. I've seen all kinds of madness, wasting time I don't have, just breathing, waiting for the count. I've seen all kinds of madness, wasting time I don't have, just breathing, waiting for the count. I've seen all kinds of madness, wasting time I don't have, just breathing, waiting for the count. I've seen all kinds of madness, wasting time I don't have, just breathing, waiting for the count.
Good afternoon. It's a stream. What? How are we doing? Happy Wednesday. Hey Teach. Hey SD. SD was here earlier. I don't know if SD's still here, but said good evening earlier. So good evening. Good evening. What's up? What's up? So I'm just pulling together songs for the stream, and I just want to sing not just songs, but I've decided I want to sing place name songs. And I have no clue how many of these there might be on my song list. I'm just working my way through, and I'm being quite strict. I'm just doing real places, and they have to be in the title. And they have to be like specific places. So I'm not putting there's a guy who works down the chip shop. Non-specific. But I'm getting together quite a few. Hey Alex, what's up? It's also like a weird thing when you try and just like scan words really quickly. You're like, I've forgotten what any of these mean. Oh, the Chelsea Hotel. That's like a real place. It's not like a town. Everything else has been a town, but that's a very specific hotel. So I think that counts. I think that has to count. Well, we've got Siberia. That's a place. Pop that in. Oh, there's actually like loads. Postcards from Paraguay. That's a place. Bat Out of Hell, I'm not going to count. We'll go Places on Earth. The Galaxy song. No. That's slightly arbitrary that I'm not counting that, but I don't care. It's my show. Do any of my songs have place names in? Best Goombren technically does, because Goombren is Bodmin Moor. So that better go on. I'm not sure any of my others will. It's not really my vibe. Oh, the Hippos took France. The Hippos took famously. Famously, France is a place. Okay, Hippos took France. I'm having to like skim these Dutch ones to work out if they've got place names in. Streets of London. Forgot that was on the song list. Okay, that better go in. Now, Under the Bridge, non-specific. Not a specific enough bridge. I'm not having it. We got the 59th Street Bridge song. I feel, that's Feeling Groovy. I'm just going to skip past that one because I'm going to not count it, which is totally cheating. Chicago by Sufjan Stevens. I couldn't remember if that was on the song list. Is basically because I wanted to do, well, I didn't want to do, but I thought of a concept, which was to do a stream where it was like one song for every state in the US. I was like, I definitely have like 2 covered, which is not many out of 50. It'll be quite a lot of songs to sort out. So I've kind of expanded it to just like geographical places. Abigail Bell of Kilronan. Is Kilronan like a real place? Yep. Grand Canyon. That's a place. Now, does the Lower East Side count as a place? Like, I guess it does. These songs, there's more songs than I was expecting there to be. And now there's quite a lot of songs. This is my concern. But I think I can, like, reasonably exclude the Lower East Side. Like, what did I not count earlier? I'm going to say it's fine. Okay, the last set. Any places here. Christmas Card from a Hooker in Minneapolis. There we are. Oh, Lavender's Blue is on there twice. Why did it not tell me that when I put it on? Scarborough Fair. Sky Boats. Oh, flip. There's loads. We got onto the traditional songs. Oh, no. Oh, no. Teach and Alex are here, SD. I believe. Scarborough Fair. Why am I queuing all these? This is loads of songs. I don't know what I think is going to happen here. Well, this is called not planning the stream properly. Willie Winsbury. Now, like, that sounds like Winsbury's a place, but it's just his name, and I'm not sure it's a real place. So, we'll ignore that. Erie Canal. That's a place. And The Last Man on Earth. Earth is indeed a place. I know I didn't count the galaxy. Doing places on Earth. It's legitimate. Okay, it's 23 songs. Okay, I really didn't think this. I thought they were going to be like 5. I really just thought there'd be 5. Hey James, what's up? Okay, let's like rename the stream. Let's call it Oh, the places we'll go. All right, and we're doing these in like alphabetical order of artist because that's how we pick them out. We're doing like geographical order. No, that's too much. That's too much to ask. I can't believe I know that. I just know the guitar part for this song. Okay. I know the guitar part for like 2 songs. Twitch being buggy. No way. Okay, that confused the tuner. Shocked, I tell you. Okay, so what key are we actually in? Something like that. Hey Joe, thank you for the raid. Welcome in. Maybe there. It was like something must be wrong. Something must be wrong. This is a loop, I think. Let's drum that, I think. Where's my box? Hey Jack, what's up? Happy Wednesday.
Don't cry, hold your head up high, she would want you to, she would want you to. Don't cry, hold your head up high, she would want you to, she would want you to. Don't cry, hold your head up high, she would want you to, she would want you to. Don't cry, hold your head up high, she would want you to, she would want you to. Don't cry, hold your head up high, she would want you to, she would want you to. Don't cry, hold your head up high, she would want you to, she would want you to.
Alright, we're going off on our geographical song list quest today. Starting with Above the Clouds of Pompeii.
Built our home out on the slopes, Pompeii beneath, she lay above. How she haunted our home, how she haunted our home. You were God in my eyes, above the clouds, above the skies. You were God in my eyes, you were God. Took me walking through the town, showed me the statues underground. Said, don't they just look at peace? Sometimes I wish that was me. I was the son you always had, tugging at your coat while you were sad. I was the son you always had. I was the son you always had. Just don't cry, hold your head up high, she would want you to, she would want you to. Don't cry, hold your head up high, she would want you to, she would want you to. Well, you said stay in the car and wait. There's just some things I have to say. Don't you know I miss her too? I miss her just as much as you. So my father and my son, as you end what you've begun, you'll lie patient by your side with roses red, come lilies white. I was too young to understand the flowers slipping from your hand. I was too young to understand. I was too young to understand. I was too young to understand the flowers sleeping in our hand. I was too young to understand. I was too young to understand. Just don't cry, hold your head up high. She would want you to, she would want you to. Just don't cry, hold your head up high. She would want you to, she would want you to. Don't cry, hold your head up high. She would want you to, she would want you to. Don't cry, hold your head up high. She would want you to, she would want you to. Just don't cry, hold your head up high. She would want you to, she would want you to. Don't cry, hold your head up high. She would want you to, she would want you to.
I think we should rate each song based on how much it's about the place. Okay, so that was Above the Clouds of Pompeii. It does mention Pompeii. Okay, we built our home out on the slopes, Pompeii beneath, she lay above, she being Vesuvius. And it talks about, you took me walking through the, I think, you took me walking through the town, showed me the statues underground. It's like the bodies from Pompeii. Then other bits of the song like are not directly about Pompeii. So I think it gets like a 7. I'm going to give that a 7 for placeness. Okay. That's the game that we're playing. It's a nice song. Nice little guitar part. That's why I play it on the guitar and you don't sing it, but you know what I mean. Next up is Zoutelande. Now this is the only non-English language song in the place category that I've just invented. And this is the name of a town in like the Netherlands. A village. Let's learn about Zoutelande. A village in the southwestern Netherlands in the municipality. Not municipal. That's not a thing. Municipality of Veer. Don't know how to say anything in Dutch. Okay. Now, trying to analyze kind of how place-based this song is. Given that I'm not sure we have any Dutch-speaking members in chat. Might be tricky. But what we can do is see how often they say Zoutelande. And it is more times than Bearsden said Pompeii. So, I feel like I don't know. I think every place on this list actually got destroyed by a volcano. Just no one's put that together before. Big volcano conspiracy. Can't speak. I can't speak. I'm giving you all I've got left, guys. Just, we don't know how much that is. She would want you to. It's not been like one of those sapping days, you know, where you're like, oh. So that's great. I just like worked in like 3 locations, went to like gym with some friends. So just like lots of boom, here we are, and there we are, but not one of those like, spent 7 hours writing a report kind of. Filling the cup as well as emptying the cup, if you want to say it in a knobby way.
Niets is beter dan met jou de kou trotseren. Er zijn mensen die naar warme landen emigreren. Maar we hebben geen geld in onze koele handen. Dus we gaan maar naar je ouders in Zuid-Landen. In Zuid-Landen. En dan zitten we hier in het oude strandhuis. Wat je vertelt hoe mijn nachten lang. Boven mijn hoofd zie ik de grijze wolken. Ik ben blij dat je hier bent, blij dat je hier bent. Wij zitten hier in het gamele strandhuis. Machten me toch aan niet uit waar we waren. We zappen onszelf in de drank van de wadden. Ik ben blij dat je hier bent, blij dat je hier bent. Niets is mooier dan met jou het land doorkruisen op mijn struisje plekken. Je bij me te hebben. En te zien dat het goed is, zie dat we bruisen. En met vodka en met poking, tussen red expanden. En dan zitten we hier in het oude strandhuis. Wat je vertelt hoe mijn nachten lang. Boven mijn hoofd zie ik de grijze wolken. Ik ben blij dat je hier bent, blij dat je hier bent. Wij zitten hier in het gamele strandhuis. Machten me toch aan niet oud waar we waren. We zwappen onszelf in de drank van de wadden. Ik ben blij dat je hier bent, blij dat je hier bent. Ik ben 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 blij dat je hier bent. En dan zitten we hier in het oude strandhuis. Wat je vertelt hoe mijn nachten waren. Boven mijn hoofd zie ik de grijze wolken. Ik ben blij dat je hier bent, blij dat je hier bent. Ik ben blij dat je hier bent. Ik ben blij dat je hier bent. Ik ben blij dat je hier bent. Oh, oh, oh. En wij zitten hier in het gamele strandhuis. Machten me toch aan niet af waar we waren. We verzakken onszelf in de drank van de wadden. Ik ben blij dat je hier bent, blij dat je hier bent. In Zuid-Landen, in Zuid-Landen, in Zuid-Landen.
Hey Joy, happy Wednesday. Thank you so much for the resub. 12 months, a year since Les Mis. Time for part 2. Okay, what should part 2 of Les Mis be about? Plot, everyone. Okay, so Zoutelande, quite placey. So Zoutelande gets mentioned a lot in the chorus. It's about being in Zoutelande, I believe. It's about being like a beach house, I think. It's like, and then we're sitting here in this old beach house, something like that. And then the refrain is like, I'm glad that you're here. So yeah, and like you said, Jackie, it is a significant feature of the Wikipedia page. I think this is an 8 out of 10 for placeness. So we're singing songs today that mention specific geographical places, and we are rating how placey they are. Yes, Joy. Wasn't necessarily the intention. Turns out there's like 25 place songs, so that's where we are. Les Mis de Plus de Mis. Yes. Hey, it's always up. Happy Wednesday. Didn't really follow the plot from the first part. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Just throw out plot points and we'll fit them in. I mean, a huge amount of the characters die in the first one. So you've got quite a lot of narrative freedom, I think. Now that's a lie, Jack. There's a barefaced lie and I will ban you. Okay. Next we're going to sing some Bruce. Bruce loves to be place-based. The character there were like 5 of with the same name. I don't know what that means. No, I enjoy the anticipation. And not enough about the metric system. I think maybe they could be introducing the metric system. Okay, so this is 4th of July, Asbury Park. That's why it's on the specific places. I'm pretty sure I have heard that, like, someone asked Bruce Springsteen what kind of, like, the New Jersey seafront is like, and he was like, this song. So I think this is a place song in the deep. But let's see what we feel. Oh, I see. Yeah, I think the bat, because we were pretty good at chunking up the characters, but I think we did get a bit stuck with maybe Marius. I think Marius had to be kind of passed around a bit. The entire theme of Les Mis should be le métrique. Marius, what's wrong today? You look as if you've seen a ghost. Some wine and say what's going on. A ghost, maybe. A ghost, you see. She was just like a ghost to me. This is a different bat. 1 minute there, and she was gone. Cool. I actually think Les Mis should just be Les Mis again, but entirely from memory. Like, we're not allowed to look up any of the words.
Sandy, fireworks are hailing over Little Eden tonight, forcing the light into all of stony faces left stranded on this warm July. Down in town the circuit's full of switchblade lovers, so fast, so shiny, so sharp, as the wizards play down on Pinball Way, on the boardwalk way past dark. And the boys from the casino dance with their shirts open like Latin lovers on the shore, chasing all them silly New York virgins by the score. Oh, Sandy, the aurora is rising behind us. This pier in the streets, I'll get busted for sleeping on the beach all night. Them boys in their high heels, as sandy, their skins were so white. And me, I just got tired of hanging in them dusty arcades and banging in pleasure machines, chasing the factory girls underneath the boardwalk, where they all promised to unsnap their jeans. And you know that till the world down on the South Beach drag, I got on it last night and my shirt got caught, and they kept me spinning. Didn't think I'd ever get off. Oh, Sandy, the aurora is rising behind us. This pier lights our carnival life in the water, running a laugh beneath the boardwalk, oh, with the boss's daughter. I remember Sandy girl, na 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 baby. Sandy, that waitress I was seeing lost her desire for me. I spoke with her last night, she said she won't set herself on fire for me anymore. She worked that joint under the boardwalk. She was always a girl you saw bopping down the beach with the radio. The kids say last night she was dressed like a star in one of them cheap little seaside bars. So I parted with Loverboy out on the Kokomo. Do you hear the cops finally busted Madame Marie for telling fortunes better than they do? For me, this boardwalk life's through, babe. You ought to quit the scene too. Oh, Sandy, the aurora is rising behind us. Well, this pier lights our carnival life forever. Oh, love me tonight, and I promise I'll love you forever. Oh, I mean it, Sandy girl, my baby. Oh, Sandy girl, my baby.
I don't want to wade in here. I just want to see this play out, and I'm absolutely fascinated by SD asserting that Pompeii is further from the moon than Zanzibar. Like, we're just going with that. I wasn't rating them against each other as places. I was rating how much each song is place-based. All these songs that name-check these places in the title, are they really singing about that place? But we can also work out what's the best place. So, 4th of July, Asbury Park, for me, this is a 10 out of 10 in terms of place. This is very specifically about place. But we could rank them because we've only done a few. So I feel like we started quite high with giving Above the Clouds Pompeii 7. But there we go. Maybe there'll be some that like don't mention the place. Did any do that? Oh, they were quite on it, I think. We've had but we could also do best ones. So Pompeii versus Zoutelanda. We're just going to do it like 1v1 the whole way through, and then we'll end up with the best one. So what wins, Pompeii or Zoutelanda? I think it's got to be Pompeii. It's iconic. It's iconic. Although it's also like there's probably more open businesses in Zoutelanda Pompeii's very burnt. I think Zouterlander, and then we've got to compare Zouterlander with Asbury Park. So the New Jersey seafront. Yeah, but I don't think Pompeii isn't a town anymore, right? It doesn't like exist. It does exist. I don't know what I'm saying. New Jersey or Pompeii? Okay. Are we giving it to Pompeii because it's cool? Well, I don't know about that. All right, Pompeii wins out of the top 3. Next song is Nebraska by Bruce Springsteen. Because we're just in the order they were on the song list, okay? That's how we're doing this. I'm not sure this is gonna win. Yeah, I mean, I get your point, SD, but I think you've got it backwards because Joy said, how can you rate Pompeii below Zouterlander? So distance from the moon. Or I guess, like, if you're going that way, I just thought, like, furthest distance would win. Why are we having this conversation? Hey, Joe, I know, I think it was an error to start with Pompeii. I think it's just going to win. But we've now got 2 games going. I don't know why. So this next song is Nebraska. I want to know 2 things. Number 1, is Nebraska better than Pompeii? I think I know where that's going to go. But number 2, how much is... I think I was more like ranking it SD by like how far away are you from the moon, and then you get like a position. So like the other end of the universe would be number 1. But I'm not saying that's logical. Yeah, so number 1, Nebraska versus Pompeii. Number 2, how Nebraska-y is the song Nebraska? How much does it warrant its title? What have you got in for Zouterlander, Joy? You're like, that's one end of the scale. Seems a bit harsh. Okay, can somebody make a matrix of these places?
I saw her standing on her front lawn, just a twirling her baton. Me and her will fall right side, and 10 innocent people died from the town of Lincoln, Nebraska, with a sort of 410 in my lap. Through to the badlands of Wyoming, I killed everything, all in my path. Oh, I can't say that I'm sorry for the things that we've done, at least for a little while, sir. Me and her, we had us some fun. jury brought in a guilty verdict, and the judge, he sentenced me to death. Midnight in a prison storeroom, with leather straps all across my chest. Sheriff, when the man pulls that switch, sir, and snaps my whole head back, you make sure my pretty baby is sitting right there on my lap. They declared me unfit to live, said into that great void my soul be hurled. They wanted to know why I did what I did. Well, sir, I guess there's just a meanness in this world.
Slightly lost the plot on the harmonica there, but that is a really fun song to sing. So I guess there's just a meanness in this world, and of course the harmonica too. Coach, lovely to see you. How are you doing? Well, no, that's okay, Joe. That's not, well, I mean, I don't think that's pedantry, because the category for getting on the set list today was just naming a specific place in the title, but then we have to rank the song by how much it really is about that specific place, and I agree. Right, like it like stars in Nebraska, but then it's like talking about Wyoming. It's more of like a wherever we are. The bit in the middle where nothing's happening and nobody's having a good time. But then it does evoke that, so like it is place based, but not actually that specifically Nebraska based. I would suggest, I need to see the film, I haven't seen it, giving this, on its score of Nebraska-ness, I'm torn between a 6 and a 7. What do we think, chat? Because there's a vibe, but it's broader. I think we'll give it a 6. No, I'm not. No, don't even, Coach. I think 6, because we gave Above the Clouds of Pompeii a 7, and that was like quite specifically talking about the volcano for a bit. I can, Joy, and I will. Okay? Fight me. Absolutely fight me. Absolutely fight me. And I think we've already voted on, so the second vote we're doing is best place that gets sung about today. Nebraska versus Pompeii. Pompeii wins, I think. Next up, we're going to sing Iowa by Dar Williams. We're staying in the States, but in the Midwest. So 2 thoughts to have here. Number 1. Well, 3 thoughts. Number 1, this is a good song. Number 2, how much is this song about Iowa? Number 3, would you rather go to Iowa or Pompeii? It's tricky if you've never heard of either of those places. I don't hate Iowa. I just feel like I've heard two things about Iowa. Number one, it's flat. Number two, it's boring. I've read a novel set in Iowa. I'm cultured.
I've never had a way with women, but the hills of Iowa make me wish that I could. And I've never found a way to say I love you, but if the chance came by, oh, I would. But way back where I come from, we never mean to bother. We don't like to make our passions other people's concerns, and we walk in the world of safe people. And at night we walk into our houses and burn. To dance out of the lines and stray from the light. But I fear that to fall in love with you is to fall from a great and gruesome height. So you know I asked a friend about it on a bad day. Her husband had just left her. She sat down in the chair he left behind. She said, what is love? Where did it get me? Whoever thought of love is no friend of mine. Once I had everything, I gave it up for the shoulder of your driveway and the words I've never found. So for you I came this far across the tracks, 10 miles above the limit, and with no seatbelt, and I do it again. For tonight I went running through the screen doors of discretion, for I woke up from a nightmare that I could not stand to see. You were wandering out on the hills of Iowa, you and I thinking of me. Ooh,
Okay, so Iowa-ness. Now, she does say the word Iowa a lot, but I feel like that is not enough by itself. There may be things thematically going on, right? But we're not here for deep analysis, okay? Like surface level, how much is this song about Iowa? I would say not very much, okay? It's there for a vibe. I would suggest giving this a 4 out of 10 for Iowa-ness. I've never had a way with women but the hills of Iowa. Don't know why I unplugged that before I checked what the next song is. Oh, no, it's on the piano. I know what I'm doing. I wish that I could. Thank you, Joy. I tried. I nearly gave it a 3, but she did say Iowa so many times. I feel like I need some credit for that. Can I talk about the lamp? The lamp issue is that no one noticed the lamp for like 2 months, okay? And then everyone talked about it on Sunday, and now Jack's pretending to have seen it for attention. It has been 2 months. I got that for my birthday, which is in the second week of December. Fight me again. All right, did we get a clear vote on Pompey versus Iowa? What's the best place mentioned so far? Uh-huh. That's been there for 2 months. You guys are a mess. Yeah, but like after we finish the first fight, we have to go straight into a second one. Pompey is still winning. Okay, next up we're going to play Bored in the USA. So the place here is just the whole USA. Okay. So we need to rate this on how USA is this? And number 2, would you rather go to Pompey or the USA? Obviously Pompey. How many people rise and sing? My brain's so awfully glad to be here for yet another mindless day. Now I've got all morning to obsessively accrue a small nation of meaningful objects. They've gotta represent me too. By this afternoon I'll live in debt. By tomorrow I'll be replaced by children. Welcome, readers. How many people rise and think, oh good, the strangest body's still here. Our arrangement hasn't changed. Now I've got a lifetime to consider all the ways I grow more disappointing to you as my beauty warps and fades. I suspect you feel the same. When I was young, I dreamt of a passionate obligation to a roommate. Is this the part where I get all I ever wanted? Oh, well, who said that? Can I get my money back? Just a little bored in the USA. Oh, just a little bored in the USA. Save me, white Jesus, bored in the USA. They gave me a useless education and a subprime loan on a craftsman home. Keep my prescription filled, and now I can't get off, but I can kind of deal. Oh, Ali, thank you so much for the read. I hope you had a lovely stream. Welcome in, guys. We are singing songs today with place names in the title and ranking them both on how much we want to go to that place and how much they are really about that place. So that was Bored in the USA by Father John Misty. How much is that song about the USA? Now, again, there's a vibe, right? All this stuff at the beginning where it's like a bit depresso. That's clearly like a vibe, but that's not going to count. It's non-specific, okay? You can be depressed in other countries. Hey, bro, that was up. I think the bridge, the phrase "a subprime loan on a craftsman home" and the phrase "President Jesus" are very, like, that's America. That feels specific, okay? We don't have those things. And we do have houses and Jesus, but, you know. Not quite like that. So I want to give this a 6. That's what I'm thinking about in terms of placeness. And our other question is, does this beat Pompeii in the best place rankings? Where would you rather go? Who's winning, Pompeii or the challenger USA? Am I writing these down? No, because why would I need to refer to them again in my life ever at any point? Also, it's all recorded. VODs. Just a little bored in the USA. I think, unsurprisingly, Pompeii's going to take this one again. Hey, Lego, what's up? Happy Wednesday. Alrighty. Next up is Harlem River Blues. So staying in the USA, but much more specific. This is about the Harlem River. Well, like, I'm not saying that's what the song's about, but that is the title of the song. It's a fun tune, and we got to think about would you rather go to Pompeii or the Harlem River? And number 2, is this song? How much is this song about Harlem River? I'm explaining the concept so many times. This is like a Charlotte stream. I'm going to let you I'm going to imagine that you understand the concept for the next couple of songs. You got this. Yeah, Jack is setting up, you know, like a real underdog. Could come through. Sweet. Screwed up the strumming. Sorry. Lord, I'm going uptown to the Harlem River to drown. Dirty water's gonna cover me over, and I'm not gonna make a sound. Well, I'm on a roll, mama, I gotta go, I gotta get there while I still can. Troubled days are behind me now, and I know they're gonna let me in. When you see me walking up the FDR, just a singing and a clapping my hands. Tell my mama I love her, tell my father I try, give my money to my daddy to spend. Oh, Lord, I'm going uptown to the Harlem River to drown. Dirty water's gonna cover me over, and I'm not gonna make a sound. Good times come and they go, even a good man will break. He'll let his troubles bury him whole, even though he knows what's at stake. So I'm taking no chances, carrying over while I'm still good in his grace. I'm no fool, mama, I know the difference between tempting and choosing my fate. Oh, Lord, I'm going uptown to the Harlem River to drown. Dirty water's gonna cover me over, and I'm not gonna make a sound. Oh, well, Lord, I'm going uptown to the Harlem River to drown. Jack, thank you for the gift sub to Charlotte. Hope you enjoy your ban. Coach has entered month 2, a 3-month gift sub from Lurker. Thank you so much, Lurker. Enjoy the hub, Coach. Oh yeah, Lord, I'm going uptown to the Harlem River to drown. Woo! Thanks, Joy. I just went for it. Lurker, thank you so much for the cheer as well. It's a hype train, everybody. The hype train to all of these locations. Hype train calling out Pompeii, calling out. Can't remember what song we sang after Pompeii. Calling out Iowa, Nebraska, Asbury Park, calling out the Harlem River. Okay. Okay, so what wins, everybody? Consensus vote in chat, please. Would you rather go to the Harlem River or to Pompeii? Our RTS did not stand up for themselves. They got nuked. And how much was that song about the Harlem River? I mean, yes, there's a setting. Again, it's like with Iowa, like I get what they're doing, setting the song there, but what they're actually talking about is a broader mood that could exist elsewhere. Okay, they're not like on the corner, there's a phone box. So I can't score it that highly. But I just walking up the FDR. For me, that is a 5. The scoring system is not reliable. Pompeii. Yeah, Pompeii is still winning, I think. Iowa got a 4, so it's literally the nearest it could be without being the same. But, you know, however you want to take that. Well, that would be nice, like, I think if that song was in this list, South of France would do very well on the Where Would You Like to Go chart. However, I have been strict and only put in songs that have the place in the title, because it turned out there were flipping loads of those. Yeah, You and I is that song. So we are, because if we just included everything else, number 1, I would have to think about the lyrics of every song and I would probably die. And number 2, there would be so many. People love singing about places, man. You know, people love places, people love singing. So we're just going through the obvious submissions today. Lord, I'm going uptown. I think they're just really committed to that YouTube link. And they're like, if you're not going to let me share this YouTube video, I don't even want to be here. Okay? Next up is Goodbye England, Covered in Snow. And only from the list. Yes. But I really like the 3 videos. I'm not singing every song ever written that mentions a place. Okay? Before everyone gets a little bit carried away. Folsom Prison Blues. Why is that not? Did I just miss that? Crap. Oh, I missed that. I've got it. Let me put it up. Where would it be? It would have been before this song. We'll do it next. Okay, Goodbye England, Covered in Snow. This is a nice song, but I want to think about a couple of things. Number 1, would we rather go to Pompeii or England? Okay. Number 2, how much is this song about England? Really? Lurker, blimey, thank you so much for 5 gift subs. It's gone to Victoria, Rusty, Guitar Girl, One Crazy Jeep, and Royal Sunset. Is there a specific order? Well, no. I mean, there is. The order is the order there on the song list, which is alphabetical by artist. But like that's not for a good reason. It's just like that's the order that I pulled them off in. Would it be too hot if it's snowing? We've got to think about the context. Yeah, I should have, Jack, but I got things to do in my life. But we're gonna see how we go, like I didn't realize there were that many when I started queuing them. And I didn't know you guys were like so into Pompeii. I guess it's cool. It's quite distinctive. Oh, I did a stupid. Guys, I didn't put Atlantic City in the list. Okay, this may not be every song on the song list that mentions a specific place. Because apparently I just... California, for fuck's sake. Apparently I can't read. Oh, I do as well. Okay, maybe let's... Okay, when you're thinking of ones that I haven't done, let's put them on the queue, and then I think there might be an episode 2. Okay? This is how I'm going to do this. Because apparently I'm just like bad at reading. California Dreamin' and Atlantic City. I'm not counting vague places like Under the Bridge. No, I did spot that one and I decided that does not count, Joy. They were going for real places on Earth. Okay, let's play Goodbye England. Oh, I haven't even tuned it right yet. Streets of Philadelphia. Yep. I was like surprised there were only 2 Bruce Springsteen songs. Turns out I just can't read.
You were so smart then, in your jacket and coat. My softest red scarf was warm in your throat. Winter was on us at the end of my nose. But I never loved anyone more than when covered in snow. But a friend of mine says it's good to hear you deep in love, even if set in a field. I'll hold you there, brother, and set you straight. I only believe true love is frail and willing to break. Oh, I will come back here. Bring me back when I'm old. Oh, I want to lay here forever in the cold. I might be cold, but well, I'm just skin and bone, and I never love England more than when I'm covered in snow. I wrote my name in your book, only God knows why, and I bet you that he cracked his smile. And I'm clearing all the crap out of my room, trying desperately to figure out what it is that makes me blue. And I wrote in a big letter to you, but it's 22 pages front and back, and it's too good to be used. And I tried to be a girl who likes to be used. I'm too good for that. There's a mind under this hat, and I called them all and told them I've got to move. I'm out of man. It's too hard, I'm on my own, it's too hard, feel like running, no, running on. We'll keep you, oh little one, safe from harm, like an extra arm. You are part of us. You were so smart then, in your jacket and coat. My softest red scarf was warm in your throat. Winter will leave us, left the end of my nose. So goodbye, old England, till next year's snow.
Okay, so what we're discovering is, like, I'm really bad at this. Lovely song. Thoughts in chat for England versus Pompeii, please. 59th Street Bridge song is absolutely correct. I did clock that one. Those who were here at the beginning of the stream will know that I clocked it, and at that point I was getting concerned about how many songs were in the queue, and I just kind of went, let's ignore that one. But now I think we've expanded it. Then it has to go in. So 59th Street Bridge song and When Rome Burns Good Clock, and LAX. I forgot we had that. That's kind of new. How does that go? I don't know, but that's a problem for future me. Obviously artists don't count. You guys just going off on one there. The Galaxy song I ruled out because I decided it was Places on Earth. Otherwise I'd have to put By the Moon on. I actually did enjoy, but someone did, so good for them. Jack, enjoy your dinner. Thank you for hanging out. Take care. Join us for part 2 at some point. Oh, today I'm not singing all these songs today because the list has not actually got smaller since I started. Okay, because it's just, yeah. Currently, I've played 8, and there are 23 in the queue, so we're looking at like 31 total. But if you remember any more that are on the song list, let me know. Have I tagged them? No, SD. Why would I do that when we could do this instead? We're going to sing Chelsea Hotel number 2 next. Oh, Goodbye England, Covered in Snow. Yeah, again, there's a vibe. Okay, it's an English vibe because it's like a Lauren Rolling song. But I don't think that's really doing anything about England, like at all. I'm going to give that a 1. What? I'm giving it a 1. Okay, it's not a 0. I can award 0s because she does like mention England. let's categorize songs. But like I can't. Yeah, it doesn't feel specific. And then what wins, England or Pompeii? I mean, I think I know. Is Pink Pony Club a real place? Or is it just like an amalgam? No, it's not a real place. Internet says no, Brosa. Get together. Pompeii is winning. Yeah, not a surprise there. Okay. Next up is the Chelsea Hotel. So we're going much smaller. We're going to a specific building. Okay, this is where the people in the 60s like hung out or whatever. It was in Utopia Avenue, wasn't it? Which we read for book club, ! Book club for that. I know I can't drink on stream. I do, Joy, I have one, which is Best Goonbren, which is in the queue, because Goonbren is Bodmin Moor, which is a moor. I have Tom Borcock, which is a song about Mousehole, which is a town, but it's not in the title. Under the bridge downtown, that's where I left my bone. Okay, two thoughts here. Would you rather go to Pompeii or the Chelsea Hotel? Number two, how much is this song about the Chelsea Hotel?
I remember you well in the Chelsea Hotel. You were talking so brave and so sweet, giving me head on the unmade bed while the limousines waiting on the street. Well, those were the reasons, and that was New York. We were running for the money and the flesh, and that was called love for the workers in some, probably still is for those of them left. I bet you got away, didn't you, babe? You just turned your back on the crowd. You got away, I never once heard you say, I need you, I don't need you, I need you, I don't need you. Oh well, and all of that driving around.
Thanks, Coach. See ya.
I remember you well in the Chelsea Hotel. You were famous, your heart was a legend. You told me again you preferred handsome men, but for me you would make an exception. And clenching your fist for the ones like us who are repressed by the figures of beauty. You fixed yourself, you said, well, never mind, we are ugly but we have the music. Oh well, you got away, didn't you, babe? You just turned your back on the crowd. You got away, and all of their jiving around. I don't mean to suggest that I loved you best. I can't keep track of each fallen robin. I remember you well in the Chelsea hotel. That's all I don't even think of you that often.
Yes, I couldn't have told you the title like I knew it was Regina Spektor, but I couldn't have found that in my brain. The Chelsea Hotel. So I would rather go to Pompeii, but I do think this might be like a closer contest. Like some people would be very interested in going to Chelsea Hotel, I think. I don't mean to suggest that I loved you the best. And I would say this is like a moderately solid. It's about the hotel, Chelsea Hotel. I have not been to Pompeii. So we're rating how much it's about the Chelsea Hotel. I feel like quite a lot. It's set there. That's not that big a deal, I guess. And there's like a vibe. They're all like, all the musicians were like, I don't know, getting high in the hotel for the 60s or something. I'm going to give this a 7 out of 10 on how much it's about the hotel. I think Pompeii is going to win in our chat. Yes. When I said I think some people would be more interested in going to Chelsea Hotel, I was not sure that was going to be any of you guys. But I think some people would. Okay, so Pompeii still wins. We're giving 7 out of 10 to the Chelsea Hotel for its title accuracy. Next up is a light song. This is Siberia. Now, straight away, I'm going to dock points, okay, because she says it Siberia. Like, kind of to fit the rhythm, but you can say Siberia, and it still works. She puts emphasis on the third syllable, and I don't like it, okay? So I feel like that's minus points. Off the bat. That guy does look very chilly. Thank you for the hype train, by the way. I got an emote, but I didn't see what it was. But I'm sure it was weird. I just have had this experience of light songs where, like, I'm just double checking this. No, I quite like a lot of light songs, and I'm not being cheeky, like intentionally. Like, I don't want, you can write songs how you want to write songs. I just think a lot of her songs read like she's not fluent in English. But she grew up in like Ontario, so that's why I feel like I can critique the pronunciation of Siberia. No one tell Bentista that I said any of this, okay?
From the busy park to the icy slide, someday we'll decide where we want to live out our lives. Form out into sparks, tumbling along, keeping the heat on. Even though summer's come and gone, I would sail across the sea just to see you on the far side, where the wind is cold and hungry. There you'll be to take me inside. We'll find ways Siberian. Inside a streetcar or on a mountain trail, details, details, you breathe in when I exhale. No matter where we are, which way the wind blows, or how heavy the snow, nothing can change where we will go. I would sail across the sea just to see you on the far side, where the wind is cold and angry. There you'll be to take me inside, and we'll find ways to fill the empty, far from all the hysteria. And I don't care if we suddenly find ourselves in Siberia. For Siberia. I would sail across the sea just to see you on the far side, where the wind is cold and angry. There you'll be to take me inside, and we'll find ways to fill the empty, far from all the hysteria. And I don't care if we suddenly find ourselves in Siberia. Siberia. We can move on for Siberia.
Lovely. It's a nice tune. I do really like that song. Actually, for me, the Siberia bits are the weakest bits. I'm not like that into the Siberia bit, but the rest of it I really like. I think that is, Siberia could be anywhere far away, okay, or like cold, or like it's just like I will follow where it's the calling, okay. I gave that a 1 because I gave Goodbye England a 1. So, it matters that it's cold. It matters that England's cold, yeah, but Siberia's actually colder than England. I'm going to give it 2. 2 out of 10 for Siberianness. Would you rather go to Siberia or Pompeii? It's tricky. It's really tricky. Yeah. The Gulag calls. SD, that's very funny. That's very funny. If he didn't want to be disappointed, he should have just spoken back in bad Italian. Okay, you guys should have just struggled on in Italian. Hey Heather, what's up? Siberia does interest me. Yes, Siberia is interesting, but kind of brutal. But maybe that's what you want. Right, votes for Siberia and Pompeii. I'm just like on Google images of Siberia. Snow. Reindeer, snow. I think it would freak me out. It's so big. I think I'd just be like, ah! The snow goes on forever. All right, Pompeii's going to take it. Okay, Pompeii remains in the lead as the place from the songs that we most want to go to in this completely coherent game. I have not had any snow. I don't think I'm going to get any snow ever again, to be honest. Okay, it's quite cold. It's like 3 degrees. So it's kind of in snow temperature territory, but it's just raining. I don't think so, Joy. I think the more was meant to maybe get some. I don't know if it actually did. When did it? There was snow in. When was there snow up country? Wasn't it? Was that November or December? There was snow that side of the new year, which I was kind of surprised by. Donk. All right, next up, postcards from Paraguay. two thoughts here. Would you rather go to Paraguay or Pompeii? And how much is this song about Paraguay?
One thing was leading to the next. I bit off more than I could chew. I had the power to sign the checks. It wasn't difficult to do. Couldn't stay and face the music. So many reasons why I won't be sending postcards from Paraguay, from Paraguay, from Paraguay. I robbed a bank full of dinero, big old mountain of dough. So it was goodbye, compañero, and cheerio. Couldn't stay and face the music. So many reasons why I won't be sending postcards from Paraguay, from Paraguay, from Paraguay. I never meant to be a cheater, but there was blood on the wall. I had to steal from Peter to pay what I owed to Paul. Couldn't stay and face the music. So many reasons why I won't be sending postcards from Paraguay, from Paraguay, from Paraguay.
All right, a little tune. How much is that about Paraguay? So I feel like Paraguay is important to the plot of the song. Okay, this guy's committed financial crimes and he's fleeing. And he's fleeing to Paraguay. And that'll be for specific reasons, probably due to like extradition, you know, being able to buy stuff with like dodgy money, and vibing. So I feel like it is key, but it's not really like specific. You know, he's not like telling you things about Paraguay. So I think that's a 5 in my books. That is 5 out of 10 amount of about Paraguay, which is kind of what we're ranking. And then the secondary question is: would you rather go to Pompeii or Paraguay? Pompeii or Paraguay? Pompeii or Paraguay? day and face the music. So many reasons why I won't be sending postcards from Paraguay. From Paraguay. I have not been to Pompeii, Joy. Should be ranking off which of these places I've been to. Not many. For me, it's Paraguay. Okay, Paraguay is going to take this one, but I will go with the consensus in chat. Okay, this is a collective decision. So, where have I been on this list? I've not been to Pompeii. I've not been to Zoutelanda. I've not been to Asbury Park. I've not been to Nebraska. I've not been to Iowa. I've not been to the USA. I've not been to Harlem River. I've been to England. That's where I live. I've not been to the Chelsea Hotel. I've not been to Siberia. And I've not been to Paraguay. So far, I've ticked off one. Joy, not that interested in South America personally. Well, not that interested in you, Joy, last I heard. No, not at all. Indeed, when I said I've not been to the USA, that was a truthful statement. I've been to Canada. I've not been to the USA. Not that they're connected, apart from by a very big border. Oh, the flight is ruling out for James. Okay, so you've got, I think, 2 votes there for Pompeii. In chat, if you want to vote for Paraguay, speak up now or forever hold your peace, because otherwise Pompeii's going to take it, I think. Next up is Best Goon Brand. This is one of mine. Goon Brand being Bodmin Moor, which is a place in Cornwall. The Beast of Bodmin Moor. So would you rather go to, I think Pompeii is still winning, Pompeii or Bodmin Moor? I feel like we can answer that one right now. And also, how much is this song really about Bodmin Moor? I feel like I can answer that now too, because I wrote it. It's not. I'm yawning. Okay, this was done in like an open tuning with like funky invented chord shapes. Can't be dealing with that. So no. This is a song from Songtober 2023, day 17. Lock up your sons and lock up your daughters, flood them out with holy waters, chant the prayers the good priest taught us, the beast is out again. Lock up your fathers and lock up your wives, find the box of silver knives, swear to live more holy lives, the beast is out again. Overmore it comes and comes through the bog and over Carn. Can you hear it as it comes through the day and through the dark? Lock up your lords and lock up your maids, turn the mirrors to its gaze, recant all your sinful ways, the beast is out again. Lock up your cats and lock up your dogs, fill the fire with rolling logs, turn to any listening God, the beast is out again. Overmore it comes and comes through the bog and over Carn. Can you hear it as it comes through the day and through the dark? And Best and John and Block
would say. The beast comes down from Ongoon-Bren. The beast is out again. Ooh, 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 ooh. Lock up your eyes and lock up your ears. Pass around the sharpened spears. Think on all your misspent years. The beast is out again. Lock up your water and lock up your grains. Spill salt upon the window frames. Heed the signs of the final days. The beast is out, the beast is out, the beast is out again. The beast is out, the beast is out, the beast is out again. The beast is out, the beast is out, the beast is out again. The beast is out, the beast is out, the beast is out again.
That's fun. That song was just an exercise in rhyme, really. I'm writing that. So, number one, I have been to Bodmin Moor, so I can now tick 2 places off of our geographical song list today. Number 2, how much is that song about Bodmin Moor? Well, I wrote that song. I mean, I guess you can have your own opinion. I don't think it that much is, right? I'm like using it, but it's mainly just a kind of like superstition song. So I'm going to give that a 2. For specificity. Would you rather go to Pompeii or Bodmin Moor? I'm going to answer that for you. Okay, in case you're not familiar with Bodmin Moor, you'd rather go to Pompeii. It's a moor, okay? There's like some hills and it's like raining all the time. That's how that goes. Lurker, thank you so much for the gift to Heather. That's very kind of you. I really like those heart emotes, Heather. Those are very nice. Next up is the Hippos Took France, another one of mine. James is like, just save the flight. That's true. Like, if I had to go to one of them, I would pick Bodmin because it's quite nearby. But it doesn't mean it's top of my want list. So Hippos Took France. I've been to France. Okay, so I'm taking that one off. Would you rather go to France or Pompeii? Okay, it's just France. I guess you can go anywhere you want in France. You can go everywhere in France. I don't know. The song is just France. And number 2, how much is this song really about France?
The hippos took France in the last of the animal wars. Then all we wondered was why they never took France before. They like the wine and the cheeses and the Mediterranean breezes. All along the banks of what we learned in school is called the Riviera. We went as tourists. They know that they live there. We were only fleeting hollow wallows to cool their feet in. Do they long for eastward expansion? Hippo villas, hippo mansions. Do they crave the Danube and Volga? Will they expat their mud pets when they get older? If you please, sir, I'll take a visit to La Pious Hippopotam, though it surrounds of grown quite swampy. I want to see the Notre Dame. They won't let us in, they don't want to. They want fair and square, as fair as wars do. Will they make the most of their victory? Hippo equality, hippo liberty. Will they bask in the sun-sparkled sea, or decline our attempts to realign their defenses and engage them in multinational democracy? The hippos took France in the last of the animal wars, and all we wondered was why they never took France before. They like the wine and the cheeses and the Mediterranean breezes.
right? How could we have missed Hippos Took France? We didn't miss it because it is the core of the stream, really. That's not where that guitar goes. France versus Pompeii, please, in chat. And how much is that song about France? I would say that's quite Francey. Okay, in my head, when I read it, it mentions the Notre Dame. I think it matters that it's France. I think France has a certain aloofness that would suit the Hippos. I'm going to give that 8 out of 10 for Franceness. Lovely. And that song is on 10 strings. The album with the hippo on the front. Easy to remember. Easy to remember. I just want to see if we're having to pair up these places, Joy. Okay, if you're going like, we're going to go to we're pairing up with Hadrian activities for some reason. Bodmin Moor to Hadrian's Wall. That's going to be so far. You're going to be much better going to Italy. Because that is 419 miles, 7.5 hour drive. Absolutely no, thank you. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. It is lucky, yes. It is. I like France too. Okay, so we need to make a decision. Are we going to France or are we going to Pompeii? Ooh, Pompeii is very interesting, but for me, it's France. Way more options. And what is it, like 419 miles? What's that, like 750k? 750k? Something like that. Yeah, I think Pompeii is cool. I don't know. It's very visited. I don't know how I feel about all of that. And France is the whole of France. There's a lot more to do. And I do love the wine and the cheeses. So I'm voting for France. If anyone wants to put forth a really strong plea for Pompeii. No, Joy. You can't have Pompeii again. You can have Pompeii again, but you have to mean it. You gotta mean it. Okay. It's gotta come from your soul. You can go see some Roman stuff in France if you want. Well, it's not gonna be like Pompeii, but France beats Pompeii. Yeah. Okay. So France is our new place to beat. All right, next up is Streets of London. So London is the place in question here. Number 1, is this song really about London? Number 2, would you rather go to France or London? I'm laughing. I feel like lots of Americans would be torn or would pick London. I feel like everyone else is like, obviously France. And yes, I have been to London. We don't sing this very much. I might sing this on the piano just for fun. And that wasn't me like slagging off London. It's a cool city. There's a lot going on, but like, I know people are like so obsessed. I'm not so much a city person, so that's probably why.
Have you seen the old man in a closed down market, kicking up the paper with his worn out shoes? In his eyes you see no pride, and held loosely at his side is yesterday's paper telling yesterday's news. So how can you tell me you're lonely and say for you the sun don't shine? Let me take you by the hand and lead you through the streets of London. I'll show you something to make you change your mind. Have you seen the old girl who walks the streets of London? She's no time for talking, she just keeps right on walking, carrying her home in 2 paper bags. So how can you tell me you're lonely and say for you the sun don't shine? Well, let me take you what? Let me take you by the hand and lead us through the streets of London, and I'll show you something to make you change your mind. In the all-night cafe at 11:15, same old man sitting there on his own, looking at the world over the rim of his teacup. Each tea lasts an hour, then he wanders home alone. So how can you tell me you're lonely? Don't say for you the sun don't shine. And let me take you by the hand and lead you through the streets of London. I'll show you something to make you change your mind.
I can't actually see the flag, but I'm going to assume that's a Brazilian flag. Obrigada, Leia. Let's have a look. Okay, so thoughts on London versus Pompeii? No, France. It's France. Right, is that song Londony? I feel like actually no. It's just kind of like old poor people. That sounded very dismissive, but that is the subject of the song, and that is not specific to London. I want to give it like a 4 or 5 on that front. In terms of London versus France, for me, it's France. France is going to win. Okay. But just like the cities in France, there's also not a city. It's just a bigger place. Like, that helps. Let's look. Do I use OBS? I do use OBS. And if so, does my streaming computer use hardware compression? That's a good question, SD. And I do know what all of those words mean, but do I know the answer to the question? No. How can you tell me you're lonely? Well, it's safe for you that the sun don't shine. Well, let me take you by the hand and lead you through the streets of London. I'll tell you something to make you change your mind. Do 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 do. All right, we're going to sing a couple more geographical songs today. Then we'll do End of Stream song and move along. There will be another episode of this where we go through the rest of the geographical songs on the song list. Decide which place is our favourite place that we've sung about. I thought it was like bring, 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 bring. And I was like, okay, Yesty. If you're having a good time. If there's something like you want me to look at in my settings, I'm very happy to do so. Like, just tell me where to go. I will save you all the pain of me just like clicking around, because that seems brutal. And next up is Chicago by Sufjan Stevens. Let's see how Chicago-y this really is. I can't remember which song this is. I can never remember. Is it the one where it's like, you know what I was about to say? Right, I haven't looked at it. You know what I was about to say? I was like, is it the one where it's like about God? Hello, welcome to every Sufjan Stevens song. I'm looking at it now. I don't even know if it's the song I meant. Okay. Is this Chicago-y? And would you rather go to Chicago or France? feel like there is a correct answer. You all are coming up with a lot of side rules. The game is someone literally puts like a travel voucher in front of you. One voucher says France, one voucher says Chicago. You have to pick one now. Which one do you pick? Just based on whatever. Found the key. Haha. Everybody's teleported to the winning place at the end of the stream.
I fell in love again. All things go, all things go. Drove to Chicago. All things know, all things know. We sold our clothes to the state. Oh, I don't mind, I don't mind. And I made a lot of mistakes in my mind, in my mind. You came to take us. All things go, all things go.
Can't save the voucher.
To recreate us. All things grow, all things grow. We had our minds set. All things know, all things know. And you had to find it. All things go, baby, all things go. I drove to New York in a van with my friend. We slept in parking lots. Oh, I don't mind, no, I don't mind. I was in love with the place in my mind, oh, in my mind. And I made a lot of mistakes in my mind, oh, in my mind. You came to take us. Oh, all things go, all things go. To recreate us. Oh, all things grow, all things grow. We had our mindset. All things know, all things know. You had to find it, yeah. All things go, baby, all things go. All things go. And if I was crying in the van with my friend, it was for freedom from myself and from the land. I made a lot of mistakes. I made a lot of mistakes. I made a lot of mistakes. Oh, I made a lot of mistakes. You came to take us. All things go, baby, all things go. To recreate us. And
was no and you had to find it. Yeah. All things go, all things go. Number one, how much is that song about Chicago? I think not very much. Okay, again, it doesn't matter if there's like a backstory or there's vibes. Okay, is it explicitly about Chicago? No. 1 point, because it does mention it in the lyrics. Like the word Chicago does appear. I have to save 0 points for a song where they just like absolutely just threw a place name on there for no reason. What wins, Chicago or France? I think it's France. I didn't really want to introduce the whole like it has to be right now thing, because then all the American places are just getting absolutely wiped out because no one wants to go to America. And then like the season is a thing. I wanted it to be more abstract, but you all were trying to add too many conditions. Okay, so I had to sort it out because you won't behave. Well, no one said it was a 1 to 10 scale, Joy, so that's on you. It's 100% on you. Yeah. All things go, baby, all things go. That's a cool tune. I sing the verse and the chorus to the exact same tune. I'm not sure that is right, but we're going to go with it. Okay, next up, and our final geographical song of the stream is Abigail Bell of Kilronan. Kilronan in Ireland. So I want to know, number one, would you rather go to France or Kilronan? I don't know anything about Kilronan. It's a little island, it looked like when I googled it earlier. Number two, how much is this song about Kilronan? Number three, is it a good song? Yeah, it's a good song. This is a Magnetic Fields song. Yeah, just thought I'd said the wrong words, but I haven't. Which I covered as part of 69 songs in 69 days last year. So I have a cover of this on YouTube. And the original is very cool as well. We got to see who is going to be going into round two. I mean, again, like, yeah, France is probably doing quite well because it's a whole country. Like, there are castles in France. I'm just going to Google image Kilronan. It's mainly the castle. It's pretty much entirely pictures of the castle. Okay, I think it's really quite small. And there's a beach. I would quite happily go to Kilronan, but they're going to beat France. Well, whatever you think. Put your opinion in chat. We'll see who's going into episode 2. It would have been interesting if I'd known this is what I was doing. I might have shuffled them, because it would have been interesting to pit really specific places against each other. They're getting just absolutely wiped out by countries. Okay, and then I'm going to ignore the fact that Last Man on Earth is in the queue, and we're not going to think about what we're going to do with that. But yeah. Exactly. Who's going into next time? Let's see what happens. Let's play Abigail Bell of Kilronan. Abigail, can you feel my heart in the palm of your hand? And do you understand why I can't stay? Abigail, an evil wind is blowing through the land, and they need every man to drive it away. When I come home, if I come home, you'll be a grown woman. When I come home, if I come home, don't be alone. Abigail Bell of Kilronan. Did Joy hear a single word I've said in the last 5 minutes? Was I unclear? I don't think I was unclear. Abigail is gonna be the beauty of County Galway, and she will live always in a world of love. Abigail, I'm off to the war, but you can be sure I will know you're what I'm fighting for. I'm off to the war, but you can be sure I will know you're what I'm fighting for. I'm off to the war, but you can be sure
and for. When I come home, if I come home, you'll be a grown woman. When I come home, if I come home, don't be alone, Abigail Bella of Kilronan.
I'm sorry, Charlie. I would absolutely not call you out for like just missing something in a stream. Like, you guys do not have to give me 100% of your attention, but we are fighting. Like, we are already beefing. So I can say what I want. No, I'm not gonna sing all the rest of the songs today. We're gonna do an episode 2 because I realized how many songs there are. That is gonna be our last geography song today, and there are 15 more the next time, unless somebody finds something else on the song list that I've forgotten about. When I come home, if I come home. Everything is in the fight. But the question I've got for you guys is, what wins, Kilronan or France? And how Kilronan-y is that? It's like, it really isn't. It really isn't. He's just going for a vibe. And that's fine. Like, it's a good time. But it's not specific. I'm gonna give that a 2. Is that harsh? 2.5 out of 10 for like. Oh, we're getting votes for Kilronan. Okay, James and Joy have both voted for Kilronan. I would probably vote France. If anybody else has an opinion in chat, let us know. Otherwise, Kilronan's going to take it. And that would be quite exciting, actually, to then go in to the second stream. I'm going to have to like make a note that the current winner is Kilronan. And see how it stands up against places such as the Lower East Side and Minneapolis. I think I know how that one's going to go. When I come home, if I come home, be a grown woman. It's like absolutely fascinating to put like hashtags in Twitch chat. Like, what do we think is happening here? I think Kilronan's taking it, guys. All right, good for Kilronan. How exciting. Okay. You won't be teleported right now. You'll be teleported at the end of the next stream when we have found the winner. But we have one more song to sing before we can bugger off. Okay, whether that be to Kilronan or indeed just around the stream or to our beds. And that song is going to be the end of stream song. We're going to play today's Wordle. If you haven't done Wordle today and you care, spoiler alert. All right, let's have a look. Okay. Oh, you can't do like an ound ending because I used up the D because I'm a legend. Court. Okay. So it's probably an O something, U something. In the middle. I feel like hashtag does move around on different keyboards. I don't think that's U. Oh, not on a British keyboard, Joy. That's the pound sign's place of pride. Okay. Don't come for the English pound, donk. Do you remember in the past, not that long ago in the past, it was like a thing, like people genuinely thought we might get the euro. Because I remember people being like, oh, I'm going to vote Tory because I don't want the euro. How far we've come in a certain direction. Focus, no. C is gone. Ooh, it's a bit tricky. Or like, what's that ending gonna be? Could be an S. Still, but what would that be? Is this gonna be a yeah, it's not gonna be you at the beginning, and it's so unlikely to be you at the end. When I come home, if I come home. Which of these looks like words? Oh, that looks like that could be a word. Maybe. I mean, these are not. Absolutely not. It looks like a U something ending. Bolus would fit, and Nova would fit. Those, I'm going to just say, would not be word or words. They might be, okay, it's going to be bonus. Thanks, James. Like, I reckon, like, bolus would be accepted as a guess, but it's never going to be the answer. Because the pool of guesses, oh, it's not bonus. The pool of guesses is bigger than the pool of answers. Bogus, but no, that would be, like, the same. What? Could it end in like an E? Like, I was going to say toke, but not toke. Like, Vogue. That's good. Hokum is very fun. Let's go Vogue. It was not Vogue, but we've got the G. What? I can't not do this apparently today. Mogul. Okay, we need a song about a mogul. Alright, I'm not sure. I don't think we're going to get one like with mogul in the lyrics. And that's fine. I mean, I'm sure there are, but not like ones I know. Well, mogul is like a business thing. Or we say business mogul. Is that like not the definition of mogul? An important or powerful person, especially in media. A steam locomotive of 260 wheel arrangement. A bump on a ski slope formed by skiers turning. Good knowledge. Oh, a member of the Muslim dynasty of Mongol origin formed by the successors of Tamerlane, which ruled much of India from the 16th to 19th century. Oh, so we could do Genghis Khan with the vibe that, like, the Mughals were descended from the Mongols. Good night, Joy. Or Mary Pickford. Let's do Mary Pickford. I think Genghis Khan is really strong, but I kind of just want to sing Mary Pickford more. I'm going to skip the David Griffith verse, though, because I just don't like it because he is, like, a Nazi. So you're getting skipped, mate. This is going to be our last song, everyone. Then we are going to go for a raid. Thank you so much for hanging out, and happy Wednesday. If you want to be on the Discord, you can. If you want to catch my music, that's available on YouTube. It's on Bandcamp. It's on Spotify. It's on Apple Music. It's on all of those kinds of places. And if you're in the book club, I've got about 10 days left in the month. We're reading 2 books in February. If you want to read either one of those, come join us. Post will be up soon for March suggestions.
Mary Pickford used to eat roses, thought that they make her beautiful, and they did. One supposes Douglas Fairbanks, he was so handsome, he wore a mustache, must add much cash too. Worth a king's ransom. Charlie Chaplin, he was invited when these artists
speaking united. When these artists speaking united, they tie the knot together. Groom and bride couldn't hide their pleasure. They tried to pick fair weather, but love died, didn't last forever. Mary Pickford used to eat roses, thought that they'd make her beautiful, and they did. One supposes Douglas Fairbanks, he was so handsome, he wore a mustache, must have had much cash too. Worth the king's ransom, Charlie Chaplin, he was invited. When these artists speaking united, when these artists speaking united, when these artists speaking united. That's a very bouncy little tune, very enjoyable. Guys, thank you so much for hanging out today. I hope you enjoyed a bit of a theme stream. Come back for episode 2. We're going to go for a radius. We might as well take you all over Charlotte Rotherham, I suppose, since I seem to have signed some deal with the devil to be bound to her stream. Thanks so much, everybody. I hope you're having a good week. If you're not having a good week, I hope the rest of it treats you kindly. Let's grab that rate message and why not just come along. Take care of yourselves, everyone, and I will see you hopefully soon. But I will see you when I see you. Let's go a raiding. Do 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 do.